Travis Pastrana, one of the wildest men on the planet, any planet for that matter. Jumping out of airplanes without parachutes, backflipping your way over rally cars. He's done it all. He's trying to race supercross with us as well here in St. Louis. One of the biggest attractions here in St. Louis outside of this building is the Gateway Arch. But inside the Edward Jones Dome all day today, a lot of the fans have been screaming for Travis Pastrana. Our Jeff Emig had the opportunity to sit down with the wildest man around.
So Travis Pastrana, what brings you back to supercross?
Well, I was given the opportunity to build the course at St. Louis. I know this has the best dirt on the circuit for me, especially when more aggressive riding style. And just wanted to get out there before I was, off pace enough where I can still qualify for one of these races, I hope. And, get back there with my friends and have some fun.
So you designed the track. Is there any section that you're really looking forward to riding?
Pretty cool. Phil basically gave me the opportunity to design a course, and I started going, and I'm thinking back to Excite Bike days, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, sweet, this is going to be awesome. And let's have a triple with whoops on the takeoff, whoops on landing. Everything's bigger and proportionate, a little different. And, well, now that I've seen the track, it really scares the heck out of me. I'm really not sure why I decided to come ride it, but it seems like it should be a good time, so that's pretty much why I'm here. In a way, coming into the mid part of a championship, anyone that comes in can throw it off, and right now it's going to be a battle down to the wire. My teammate Chad Reed, who I've been practicing at his house, definitely if I mess him up in any way, shape, or form, Roger Coster's going to probably fire me on the spot. So I definitely have to watch out for that, and be appreciative of how much time and effort everything has gone in. But on the same note, I'm here to race. I'm here to go out there and give her hell. So we'll see what happens. The biggest difference between rally and supercross is probably that some of the top competitors that I'm racing against now are in their 40s and 50s in rally. And what's so neat is that it's like supercross with the Wolfgangs. Supercross is so physical and it's brutal, but that's what makes it the coolest sport on the face of the earth, is that you do have to be in great shape. You do have to be willing to take risks. And in rally, we're leading the championship to the last round, and I hit to take risks. And in rally, we're leading the championship to the last round, and I hit a tree at about 80 miles an hour. But besides the ultimate damage to the car, and then we flipped it through the woods, about 6 or 7 times, we got out and we were perfectly fine. Supercross, you don't have that luxury, so that's something with rally that I think I'll be able to keep smiling about for a long time.
So what's next for Travis Pastrana?
I have no idea where it's going to go in the future, and I wake up every day with a passion for what I do and a smile on my face, and I think that's my goal in life, is to never have a real job.
Well, coming into this race, everybody was thinking about James Stewart and Chad Reed in another battle towards this incredible championship. And that title fight continues here at the Edward Jones Dome as the main event gets closer when speed returns to St. Louis. Welcome back inside the Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis. Ralph Shaheen, Jeff Emig, and Aaron Bates with you as we get ready for the main event. 20 riders will be in the main for 20 laps. Chad Reed and Kevin Windham, heat winners, as James Stewart's streak of winning every heat race he's been in comes to a screeching halt. Kevin Windham won the last main event here a year ago. Travis Pastrana showed up and thrilled the crowd pre-race, and then backflipped his way as he entered the building, opening ceremonies, and he backflips over the finish line jump. Just thrilling the crowd all the way tonight. Got a pretty good shot at making it into the main event. In heat number 2, he was in a transfer spot, and James Stewart ended up getting around him, sent him on to the last chance qualifier. And in the last chance qualifier, Jeff, he got very aggressive, got into second in a transfer spot, but then had some issues with Jacob Marsack, and that cost him.
And he had the position, and then Chisholm comes in and taps him there on the left side.
And watch this, he gets together again with Marsack, and then the smoke starts spewing out of the radiator, and 199's night was done. When the last chance qualifier was over, Aaron finally caught up to Travis.
Travis Pastrana did not have the night that he wanted, but the crowd is going nuts, and he figured if he can't pass the riders in the LCQ, then why not just bump bars and knock them off? Travis, it ended up a little bit disastrous for your bike situation. What went on out there?
I really lost a lot of my speed, but I figured I still got the aggression, so I hit some guy so hard. Sorry, Jit Marzak. It actually destroyed my radiator. Thought it probably broke my foot as I hit him, so not broke. I'm just saying, these guys are great. I really apologize for being so dirty, but I really wanted to be in that main event, man.
Hey, what a night for you, and the fans just loved having you here. Great to see you back.
Well, everybody was hoping to see Travis in the main event, but it won't happen here tonight in St. Louis. His one and only Supercross stop of the year. So now it's back to backflipping big wheels and jumping out of airplanes without parachutes.
Yeah, and that just proves to you how hard it is that you can't just step in and make it into the main event. These are the 20 fastest riders in the world on the gate here in St. Louis.
All right, starting grid, scrolling across the top of the screen. Chad Reed, James Stewart, here we go from St. Louis. Jason Lawrence with a great start, but it's going to be Josh Grant who gets the whole shot. Reed and Stewart buried deep in the pack, but Reed gets a better start than Stewart. Reed is up to 5th. Stewart is back at about 8th. And Josh Grant, the winner in Anaheim, has the early lead here in St. Louis.
I don't have any idea how Chad Reed has came around the first lap in 3rd. He was absolutely buried around the first turn, way back in last. What a move for Chad Reed.
Stewart is already up to 5th place. He comes charging through as quick as he can. Now he makes the move as he challenges for 4th. Over the Double Dragon's back, gets together in there and takes a position away. And now he's right with Reed. Reed is going after Grant, and Stewart tries to come after Lawrence. Lawrence is between Reed and Stewart at this stage. Oh, and Lawrence slows up to the inside and pretty much just hands the position to Stewart. And Stewart now is right behind Reed. So the 3 winners of the year so far, Jeff, are all running 1, 2, and 3. Grant won in Anaheim. Reed won twice. Stewart's won everything else.
Well, would you expect anything different for here in St. Louis? I'm telling you.
Reed bobbles coming up the big ramp. And he just gets going again, just in time to keep Stewart back behind him a little longer.
There it is. That's where Stewart crashed in the heat race. One of his falls. He completes the Double Dragon's back, nailing that gap. This is one of the few times this season that Chad Reed has actually started in front of James Stewart.
Yeah, but Reed has got to get around Grant and start to try to check out if he wants any chance of winning this thing.
Look at Andrew Short sneaking up here, wants to make this a 4-rider battle. I'm telling you, Ralph, there's something special about the soil here in St. Louis that provides us with some great racing.
Andrew Short on the Red Bull Factory Honda, trying to catch up here. And look at Stewart going to the outside as they charge into the whoops, and still nobody can catch Josh Grant, Jeff. What a great job he is doing on that Joe Gibbs Racing Yamaha, the Toyota back entry. Here comes Reed. Reed challenges him in the air. Takes the lead away from Grant. He bobbles and holds up Stewart a little longer.
Stewart to the inside.
The Australian, the 2-time champion out front. Here comes Stewart to the inside. He's got 2nd place. So now the 2 title combatants run 1 and 2 with Reed, the points leader, just in front of Stewart.
How incredibly patient but yet aggressive these riders were as they made their way to the lead. Our 2 championship contenders, but the pressure is on. James Stewart was our fastest qualifier, had a horrible heat race, still made it through. He's regrouped, now put himself into position to challenge for the win here. But as we've seen this year, Chad Reed being out front has been the pressure that has forced Stewart into making mistakes. Has he learned from that? Can he regroup here in St. Louis and work his way past our current points leader?
Jeff, right now they seem to be running the same line, don't they?
They are, but here they go. They switch it up. Chad Reed's running a different line. Stewart to the left.
Let's see if that works for James. Here he comes. The 2007 titleist trying to take the lead away.
And I'm telling you, when this crowd starts to get loud, when they really start to light it up here, our championship contenders, they can tell.
Stewart cuts to the inside and takes the lead. He carried so much speed through that corner, Jeff. It was just lightning quick through there.
And that was interesting because he went inside-outside. Reed went outside-inside. Now, this could be devastating for Chad Reed here because he had the start that he needed, but Stewart, after that horrendous heat race, has